Welcome to the Short Fork Kitchen. We laid out 2 pounds of ground venison, had no clue what we were going to do with it. So I am going to make a, taco flatbread pizza. So first I'm going to take my diced up onions and place them into my pan. And then add my 2 pounds of ground venison. We're going to saute that up till it's nice and brown. Alright, we have our second pan over here getting hot. We're going to put some onions and peppers from our garden. Saute those for the top of our flatbread. Our meat is starting to brown up a little bit. I'm going to throw some salt and pepper in it to taste right now. I don't usually put my seasons that I want to flavor it with until it's almost done. Alright, stay tuned guys. So it's season time for our ground venison with our onions. I don't ever measure, like who measures, I don't know. I go by color and like how I know how I like my food taste. So this is paprika, smoked paprika, and you can see here, that's about how much I put in there. I don't know what that is, like a palmful I guess. A little half, a little less, I don't know. This is chili powder here. I do 2 palmfuls for 2 pounds, and then ground cumin. I don't know, I would say that's probably a tablespoon. So we'll mix that up, get it all in there, season it up. I'm going to add a little extra salt. And so venison is really lean. We do add ground pork to ours when we process at home. It's still lean. So you might have to add a little bit of water to yours, which I'm going to have to, just so it's not so dry. So, okay, so we get these flatbread pizzas from actually our local Aldi. They're really good. They have 2 different kinds there. There's this one, the stone oven one, and then I think there's like an Italian herb or something like that. I've used that when I've made like Alfredo chicken pizza. That's always good. So we're about ready to start our flatbreads. The meat is just about done. The peppers and onions have already been sauteed. They're over there resting in a bowl. So we'll be right back. Let me get this prepped up so we can start our flatbreads. Alright guys, so we're back. Our meat is done. Looks and smells really great. So we're going to start prepping our venison taco flatbread. So this is the flatbread from Aldi's, like I stated. This is just some mild taco sauce. I use it as the basically the pizza sauce. You can use as much as you want. Here's a half a cup. I might need more because I like my stuff saucy. That's not too bad. Now, if you have a husband like mine, he is a protein man, so he wants all the meat. So this will be very hearty with meat. You can actually probably do this with anything. Ground goose, moose, chicken, whatever you have. It's nothing fancy, it's just a quick, easy meal to go to. And then what I like to do is I have some queso. This is store-bought queso. You can make queso. We had this left over from a taco night that we had at camp last week. To make queso, it literally is white cheddar, milk, the green chilies, and butter. And then you can season it with cumin and chili powder and cayenne pepper, how hot you want it. But this was easy for camp, so I am going to actually drizzle some over top. Because who doesn't love a lot of cheese? And then I'm using cheddar and mozzarella on top of this to kind of give it the Mexican feel, I guess. And then we will place this in the oven at 350 for, I don't know, probably 10-15 minutes. Currently we have barbecue shanks in there that are just about ready to be done, so we'll be pulling those out. That is another video, so make sure you check into that video. Okay guys, we have the shanks moved around in our oven. We went ahead and made another one just because we have 2 flatbreads. Put them in the oven for, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes. Then I'm going to take the sauteed peppers and onions, place those on top, and then finish it in the oven. 10-15 minutes is all you need in the oven. Basically, you're just heating everything up thoroughly. Easy. All right, we are back out of the oven. It's been 5 or so minutes. We're going to put our peppers and onions over the top. It was a small onion. We don't really have a lot today. It's okay. Then I have fresh parsley left over from the garden. Sprinkle that. And then back to the oven. 5 or 6 more minutes. We are out of the oven. Now it's time to doctor them up. You can doctor them up with whatever you want. I'm just using what we like. Here is my homemade medium salsa from our garden. Everything's from the garden. I'm not a big jalapeno girl. I know my husband is. But if you want to throw those on there, throw whatever you want. Whatever your heart desires. Do a few dollops of daisy. And then I always put the sour cream on the table, so anybody that wants it can add it. And then your fresh greens on top. I don't know if anybody knows this, but I was always taught if you put a paper towel in with your greens, that it lets them last longer. I seem to notice it does last a little bit longer. If you're a cilantro person, add some cilantro to the top too. I did grow it and I dehydrated it and put it in canisters, but it's real fine. Okay, well, I'd say it's ready to serve. Looks pretty good to me. What do you guys think?